Okay. Okay. Guys, all of you are able to hear me. First of all, sorry for the delay. And thanks a lot for joining. Just confirm me if you are able to hear. And then I'll slowly start the session. Okay. Right. I'm able to see that you guys are able to see me, hear me properly, and give a thumbs up, and then we will start the session. And sorry. I'm extremely sorry for the delay which has happened, like 10 to 15 minutes. I have taken your time because the streaming device was having the issue, right? But now I'm completely set. Yes. Thanks a lot for joining. I hope that you all are able to hear me, see me properly. Thanks a lot for joining. And people on LinkedIn, sorry for the delay, and people on two YouTube channels. Like this stream is happening on three platforms, two YouTube channels and one LinkedIn platform. So I'll be just taking 1 more minute of your precious time, and then I'll be setting the floor on fire for you guys with the today's topics. So thanks a lot for waiting. That's really appreciated from my end, and very grateful to have you guys. Almost like 350 people are watching, I think. So that's really good, right? Thanks a lot for you guys. People on LinkedIn, you also can confirm that you all are watching basically this stream, which is happening. Good audio and video. Thanks a lot, guys. Really grateful to all of you. Right. Good evening to everyone. Right. Okay. So let's start the rollouts for you. Okay. So great. How are you all doing? Good. How are you all doing? Great. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Nice to see you all. People on LinkedIn, you also can tell me. Great. Thanks a lot for joining. Uh, awesome. So let me set the stage for you guys. What are we going to do? What are we going to learn? Exactly everything I'll be telling you. So let's get started. So I'll be just sharing my screen. Just give me 1 second for my pen tab to be with me. I hope you all have your notebook, everything ready, so that we can just start quickly without wasting much time. And people on LinkedIn, again, I'm reiterating, so sorry for the delay. Okay, I hope that you will pardon me for that. Okay, and LinkedIn guys, anyways, you guys are always awesome. So let's start. Okay, so let's start the class. Right. So I'll share my screen. I'll first set the agenda for today's session, and then slowly we will start like one by one what exactly you are going to get in today's class. And as I have told you, these all projects are taken up from startup projects, which I was doing along with my 12-member team. So whatever the projects that you will be going to see in today's class or in tomorrow's class, you all will be seeing all the things with respect to the startup projects. Okay. Right. Great. So let me tell you all what we are trying to do here. What are the things that you are going to see in today's class? So first of all, let me write the agenda for you. So all the projects for today and tomorrow are taken from the startup company. Okay. I'll be showing you all the code. I'll be showing you the complete pipelines that you are going to learn. Okay. So that's very much important. Okay. Yes, no. All good. Guys, are you able to see my screen, whatever I'm writing? Uh, Can you give me a yes? All the code. Yes. Okay. So let me tell you again, all the projects are taken from the startup company, which I was running with my friends. I hope that you all are able to understand like how much important these projects are. I'll tell you all the things. I'll show you all the code, all the pipelines, everything will be shown to you. So you just need to be with me till the end of this class. Okay. Great. Awesome. So let me start with the setting up of the agenda. So first of all the projects are from the startup company, and these projects are basically the Android projects. And the second part is the Java Spring Boot projects, which you are going to get from my end. Okay. So whatever the pipelines that we will be going to create in today and tomorrow's class, probably we will be doing the Android and the Java projects deployments on various platforms. Okay. So I will show you the complete Java Spring Boot projects, how many microservices we have created under the Java Spring Boot microservices, and what type of deployment patterns we were following, what type of files we have created, everything I'll drill down here. So before I go into the introduction, let me tell you all a few things about myself, and then we will start and jump onto the class. Okay. So this is Praveen here. I have total of 8+ years of experience in software industry. Okay. And you can see here, this is our LinkedIn platform where I'm very much active. This is my Instagram page. And anyone who needs today's class documents can join on this Telegram group. So I hope that you all know in every video, you'll be having this Telegram group. Okay. So yes, as I have told you, in this week, we will be completely focusing on Jenkins startup project with pipeline deployment. The next weeks will be your monitoring Elk stack integration. After that, you will have AWS and Terraform multi-cloud deployment patterns. Then you have CI/CD pipeline with GitHub action deployments on Kubernetes. Then finally, you have deployment strategies on the Kubernetes. So these are the projects which are lined up for you in the next 30 days. And I'll be coming and teaching you live. So tomorrow is the hands-on project. Today, we are going to complete the theory part of what exactly a pipeline is. Okay. So before we start, can you all tell me, are you guys ready to rock the floor? Yes. So basically, what has happened is exactly, I have just moved from basically one of the platform to this one. So that is why little bit I am also experiencing new things here. So pardon me for that. But yeah, I'm trying to find out where is my, yeah, I think this one. I will, where is this? Restream my LinkedIn. Okay, I will close this all things. Yeah, all good. Okay, great. Right. So let's start the class. If you all are ready, I'll start with first, basically what was there in Walmart, what is there in our startup project. We will compare both the differences, and then we will start the class. Okay. So yes, so let's start it. So first of all, if you all are able to see my screen, okay, so I will just write down basically why we need pipelines. Okay, why pipelines are needed. For anyone who is thinking that in your organization there is no pipeline, no DevOps, nothing is there, you can proudly go and tell that, boss, this is the time that we will introduce in our company the pipelines. And the first and the foremost tool which everyone uses is Jenkins, because it's very easy, adaptable, and you can learn in very simple manner. So basically, easy to learn process will be there. Adaptability is very easy. And that's why even in companies like Walmart, we are using Jenkins. Okay, no other tool we are using. And that is the reason for my startup company also, I have selected the tool as Jenkins to deploy all the services onto Kubernetes platform. I hope that I'm making it sense, because whatever I have learned in Walmart, I was able to apply the same thing in this particular company which I have worked. Though it is stopped right now, that's why I am making all the projects live for you guys. And that's what the code will also be given to you guys. But ideally, we should not do that, but I'm going to do that to make sure that you will understand what is the reality check when it comes to the pipelines. Okay. Now, for example, very simple tasks we will do, very simple takes we will do. And I would request everyone to write the notes according to your understanding. So let's see some examples. Okay. So now I am a developer. Okay. I am a developer. And there is one more friend who is a DevOps engineer. Okay, first I'll set the context for you guys. And please like the video if you have come to the channel. And also please share also with your friends, because we are going to do something big today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's project will be literally a fireful project for you guys, where you will see so many things and you will be amazed to see the code of this particular project. Okay, now let's come back to this. Now you are a developer and there is a DevOps engineer. This developer wants your code to get deployed onto the platforms like on-premise and cloud. So very high on energy. this developer has written some code and he wants to deploy his code on two of the platforms, that is your on-premise and cloud. Now, what this guy is thinking is, how can he achieve the deployment of the code with respect to fast, with respect to secure, with respect to reliable, with respect to robust format of deployment. Do you agree with me? Whenever a code is getting deployed onto any environment, we want our code to get faster deployment. We want our code to be secure. We want our code to be reliable. We want our code to be strong. So how do you achieve these factors onto a deployment pattern? And that's where you have a tool called Jenkins. This is one single solution for every problem that you are facing on today's kind of deployment patterns. Okay, right. Voice is lagging. Someone is telling like voice is lagging. Can you please tell me? Are you able to hear my voice very clear? If you can say yes, I'll then move ahead. I think Ramanjaya is telling like voice is lagging, but I would ask, uh, is my voice lagging or all clear from my end? What do you guys think? All clear from my end? Yes, no, guys. Okay, great. So voice is not lagging. Okay. Yes, voice is not lagging, right? Okay, good. Right. So let's see like what are the things that when someone asks you, right? Someone asks you to design the Jenkins pipeline for them. Someone asks you like, okay, Praveen, can you tell me like how does this pipelines get designed? So I would like to tell you, before you go to the design part of any kind of pipelines, few things you need to remember here. I will be dividing this complete pipeline architecture, okay, of my startup project. Okay, so this you can write down. Startup project CI/CD pipeline architecture. Please write down. And this is applicable for any of the project once you go to any organization. So let's see what are the compartments that will be affecting you. The first and the foremost compartment that you should be aware of is code. It means type of code that you are going to deploy onto the platform, right? So you need to be aware like what is the tech stack that your CI/CD pipeline will be taking it and deploying onto the cloud. Now, the next part is security. Please write down. These all things play an important role when you are building the architecture for your startup project or any kind of big organization. Also the pattern remains same. So the second compartment or the second block here is security. How much secure you are providing your code, how much robustness, how much means you can say like without issues you are going to deploy your code into any kind of environment. So the second block is your security. The third block is build the code. How do you build your code? So basically here also, when I say every block, so these blocks are called tools. Okay. So all tools are together here. So how do you build the code? How do you make sure your code is getting built? We will see one by one the linking of these compartments. You can consider this as compartment one of train. Okay. You can consider this as compartment 2. You can consider this compartment 3. And all the compartments are linked together. So once I build my code, what is the fourth compartment? I want to save that code somewhere, right? I want to save that code. So here comes Artifactory. I want to save that code. I want to save that files. So the compartment 4 is Artifactory. The compartment 5 is, you can consider like Docker. How do you want to containerize your application? How do you want to scale your application? How can you make your application robust? Okay, safe. Here it comes safety. Okay, here it comes compression. You can write down everything. You have a code, you pass it through security compartment, you pass it to build compartment, you pass it through Artifactory compartment, and then comes your Docker compartment, which can help you to scale your application, to secure our application, to make your application a little bit robust right? I hope that you are understanding. Any questions, any doubts, please let me know. And slowly we will go deep dive into the components of each of the things. Now, let's say you are clear with Docker. The next compartment, I will put it here, is Ansible. You do the automations. Everything with respect to Ansible is playing an important role in today's generation. And even in our startup project, you will be seeing some of the Ansible topics that we have integrated with CI/CD pipelines. Now, once the Ansible is done, you will be able to see here the Kubernetes or on-premise, or you will be able to see the cloud platform. Okay, so if you are able to see in our diagram C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, and if you are aware, you need to understand, I called this entire journey, right, as a train journey, right? You are starting from a point and you are finishing at a point. You onboard at a particular station, you deboard at a particular station, right? You have a destination to reach from the onboarding point. So Jenkins is also kind of a train. So that is why whenever we talk in terms of Jenkins, you will be seeing that there is something that is flowing into the train and each compartment is evaluating that particular person. You can consider like a person who is equal to code. Are you able to understand, guys? A person who is equal to code is coming into the pipeline, and at each and every stage, there is a DevOps tool in the pipeline that is evaluating this particular code or person. Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand? If not, please tell me. Yes, see, testing stages, monitoring stages are also part of the pipelines later on. Let's say like once you have deployed on Kubernetes, then you will have monitoring stage. Okay. Then you have maybe one more stage like testing stage. These all are later stages. But what we are more focused about is how do you build a compartment to deploy your code. Am I making sense to everyone? Understood? Understood, everyone? Love you, buddy. Keep rocking ever. I am your back always everywhere. Okay. There should be monitoring. Yes, definitely. So are you guys understanding like whatever I'm going to tell? Whatever I'm telling, are you guys understanding? Because once you see how the pattern of these deployments takes place, you will be amazed to see that it's very simple to learn those things. Okay. So I'll just keep an eye on the LinkedIn also, like how many people are watching me. And people, those who are watching me on LinkedIn, you can always share this post because almost like 300, 250 people have registered. Okay. Where does unit testing fit in before pipeline? What about branch strategy? Yeah. So we will talk about that. Yes. Yes. Okay. People on LinkedIn are amazing. So tomorrow's project class also you guys join because you will be able to understand so much things, whatever theory we are learning here, the practical also we will do. Okay. Now all of you write down this process. Okay. So whenever we talk about DevOps tools, okay, two simple things you need to understand here, which I'll be going to tell you. One is Jenkins. Anyways, we are talking about. As we go ahead in this free DevOps bootcamp, you will be seeing Docker. As we go ahead, you will be seeing Kubernetes also. Please write down this structure: Jenkins, Docker, and Kubernetes. Now, in 2024, if you are doing the job search, you need to understand these all patterns are very, very important for you. Now, a small pattern for you to tell. Guys, can you tell me if a person is entering into the train, what he needs to carry with him? Just tell me that. If a person is entering into the train, what he needs to carry? What he needs to carry? Can you please tell? A person is entering into the train. Very simple, guys. A code is entering into the train. What does that person or a code needs to carry? I'm just asking one line question. Can you tell? Any idea? Okay, Ashish, Gautam, Minhas, Komal. Can you tell me what he needs to have? Okay, Raju, I'll definitely see. Can you all tell me what is that one factor this particular person has to carry with him when he is entering the train? Can you tell me? Can you give a guess at least, guys? Please. Okay. Ticket, luggage. Okay. Some are telling luggage, some are telling ticket. So how can I see? Okay. So here I am able to see target destination, ticket. Okay. Ticket. Right. So let's understand like here the person needs to carry a ticket. Correct? You all are telling me. So what is that ticket? What is that one ticket with which I can enter into the train or Jenkins? That is your file basically. Please write it down. The file which you need to know to enter into the basically the train is Jenkins file. This is one of the important file which you need to have when you are carrying or when you are running the pipeline. Okay. So here I would say like ticket is equal to Jenkins file. So it's very easy to remember because everything I'll tell you as we go ahead in the class, I will show you how each of the things match. Now, similarly, when it comes to the Docker, you need to have a Docker file. Similarly, when it comes to the Kubernetes, you need to have a Kubernetes manifest file. Now, I will focus on these three files as of now, but let me tell you, or let me make you understand, okay, one of the important thing or one of the important aspect is whenever you are playing with the code, I would suggest you to understand the code also. To understand the code and play with it. Okay, very much important, because if you don't understand the code, you will not be able to understand anything here. So I will tell you about the code also. I will show you how the code is divided, what is pom.xml, what are dependencies in the code, how actually the code is converted from a normal person to a Hulk or to any kind of Superman, Super Batman, whatever it is. We'll be seeing that transformation journey. Now, can you all tell, are you clear till whatever we have discussed? Yes, we have discussed about CI/CD pipelines. We started with so many things. We started with how the Walmart is different from our startup project, what we are doing in our startup projects, basically, how we are building each of the tools. And then I explained you the train and the person and the ticket. And then I am telling about you about this one, which is important for you to understand. Okay. Till here, all are clear? Yes. Okay, so I'll be always making sure KR. Okay, so I'll close this. I'll open again. Let's see. Yeah, now it's done. Okay, now can you tell me, all of you clear with whatever I'm telling? Yes, all of you good till now? Sarthak, mid voice problem. Please pardon me. Okay, what about others? Good till now? Right. Now let's understand few things here. So we understood that in order to board the Jenkins, which is equal to your train, right? Please like the video. The likes target by 6:40 p.m. 6:38 p.m. is now. In another 2 minutes, the like should be 150 plus likes on YouTube. If you are able to make it, share the channel link with your friends. If you are understanding the learnings, because this is very basics, which I am telling, we will slowly move into the advanced concepts in another 15 minutes. Okay. Now, here I am giving the nomenclature as Jenkins as train, Jenkins file as your ticket. So, and the code is equal to your person. Okay. So person has the ticket. He takes the ticket and boards the train. Okay. So the code has the Jenkins file. It takes the Jenkins file and boards the Jenkins. Very simple as that. Now with this, what we are trying to understand is once you get your pipeline ready, now you need to make it available for the deployment. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we'll be talking. How do you select which tools to be integrated in pipeline? How many of you have question? Like, how do you select which tools are important for your pipeline? Are you able to understand? Everyone? Yes, no? Whatever I'm telling, does it make sense to you? Amit Sharma. This is not the, this is the first class of Bootcamp 9. Yes, on YouTube. So you are at correct place. Please listen. Okay. It's the first class. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. So now you tell me, how do you select tools to be integrated? As I have told you, there are some security tools. There are some, you can consider like build tools. There are some artifactory tools. There is an Ansible tool. There is a Kubernetes and there is a cloud. Okay. So how do you select in any kind of startup environment is with respect to your project, how you are working in a project or how you are understanding the things, those are affecting. Now let's move slowly ahead. Okay. Right. Sarthak, you are typing something, you are retracting something, no issues. Okay. Now, all of you see here. Now we have discussed about the main person here, that is your Jenkins file. Now, before I go into this Jenkins file, I would like to do a small thing here. Basically, right. Okay, not this one. Okay, anyways, I'll show that later. I wanted to show you some things which I'll be showing you later. Now, all of you see here, we are talking here about the Jenkins file, which is very much important for you guys. Okay. Right. Okay. So if you are able to see how does the ticket looks like, right? We have compared the Jenkins file with ticket. So we are going to decide how this ticket should look like. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? I have different destination to travel. You guys have different destination to travel. And few others have different destination to travel. So how can I decide that my Jenkins file is different for one another, right? Suppose I am a person one, I have a different ticket and different train, correct? The person two has different ticket and different train, okay? Person three might have the same ticket, different ticket, but same train. Okay. So like that, person to person, it depends. But tell me one thing, how do you define the ticket? So the definition of the ticket purely depends on your journey or route. Now, can you tell me, how do you decide that route? Daulat, any doubts? Please ask me. Prerequisites, no prerequisites before starting Jenkins. Very simple, very clear. If you see like this 1 hour or 1.5 hour session, which you are able to see, everything you will be able to understand. Okay. So you don't need to worry. Now, all of you tell me, now only you tell me that you understood about ticket. Now we are only talking about this one file, that is your Jenkins file. Now, can you tell me how my ticket should look like? Right? That is what I'm looking, right? How my ticket should look like. Do you agree with me, all of you? All of you agree with me? Yes. Gautam, all of you? Right. Now, when I'm deciding the ticket, I would like to understand there are different compartments in our Jenkins, right? Some are security compartment, some are build compartment, some are deploy compartment. So in my ticket, I should have which compartment what belongs, right? This person who is traveling in train, which compartment this person belongs to, correct? So all of you write down, or all of you please try to see this slide, which I'm going to share you here. Please have a look here. The developer who writes the code pushes the code into this repository. Basically, this is the repository of your GitHub or any kind of thing. Okay, I think okay, done. So what I'm going to tell you here is, right. So whatever this person is pushing the code into the Git, then obviously from the Git, the entire code is taken out and it's pushed to Jenkins. Now here, if you see the entire structure, each compartment, when I'm talking about the compartment, I'm not able to draw it here. I'm just seeing if I can see anything. Look, it's not there. So what my intention to tell you is, at every compartment, Maven, SonarQube, Docker, right? These are some tools, Argo CD, Kubernetes. At every stage of Jenkins, there is a tool integrated, and the tool has a configuration file with it. Now, for example, if you see here, Jenkins has a Jenkins file. Maven has one file, which I will tell you in a little bit of time. Sonar has one more file, SonarQube, which I will tell you in a little bit of time. Docker, I have already told you it has a Docker hub file. Argo CD will also have one file, and Kubernetes has also one file, which I have already told you. That is your Kubernetes manifest file. So you just need to remember this complete flowchart. Whenever the code is there, the code checks out from the Git, then comes into the train. The train starts from here. Okay. The train starts from here. It travels all the compartment, your code, and finally reaches to the destination. Are you all clear? Whatever I am talking? Yes, no? Yes. Jenkins is completely different from GitLab. Both the things are doing the same. Like they also deploy things. They also have the CI/CD. GitLab has also its own CI/CD, right? Jenkins is completely has its own structure of CI/CD. Both are doing the same tasks of deployments. Very simple. Okay. So now all of you come here. We will talk about few things while looking into the slides. So all of you tell me, if the person is starting his journey from here, he is reaching at a particular point. Okay. And he is carrying a ticket with him. Correct? That ticket, I'll show you in a little bit of time. Now, all of you, please take a note of this chart. In Walmart, in my startup project, in the company, if you are joining some XYZ company, this is how the flow looks like. Right? Here, in place of Argo CD, there can be Ansible or any kind of other tool which is helping you to deploy your code. Now, please write it in your notebook or draw it in your notebook, or make sure that you are understanding. If anyone is new watching me right now, make sure that you are joining the Telegram channel. Also below, there will be links on the YouTube. And if you are watching me on LinkedIn, make sure that in every LinkedIn post, there will be Telegram link. To get this document, you have to join the Telegram link. Okay. Now, all of you have drawn in your notebook. Can I move ahead? Yes, all of you have drawn. Guys, can I go ahead? I'll see the LinkedIn people also what they are doing. Yes, 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 no. Where are you guys? Okay, you guys are here. LinkedIn people, good. Okay, Raju, definitely. Okay, all good LinkedIn people till now, whatever you have seen, whatever you have understood. Right. Now let's talk about some things in this particular slide. Now, once you have understood this, there is something a bigger architecture of pipeline. All of your eyes on the screen. I will be only talking about the numbers here. If you are able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we will only talk about numbers here. Okay. Now let's understand in Walmart, you have a project. Okay. You have a project to work in Walmart, and that project is given to your team. You have to create the entire CI/CD pipeline for your team. Very simple. Okay. Now, in the CI/CD pipeline, you are supposed to create some stages or compartments. Now, if you are able to see, each step is a compartment, 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 compartment. So if you are able to see, all of these things are compartments, right? So let's go one by one and understand what each of the things are being done. Now, all of you with me, see this flow, very important. Now, a developer is there who is pushing the code into the Git, and immediately there is a trigger. Okay, there is a start of the Jenkins pipeline. Now, once this pipeline has started, all of you are able to see, get the code, run the tests, publish Docker chart, deploy to the environment, then run some dev testings. Okay, complete that dev testing, deploy to the higher environment, run the higher environment tests, clean that higher environment, go for production. If you see, there are three different types of environments in a company. Okay. For example, development, staging, and production. Okay. For example, I am telling, okay, there will be in between, there will be other environments also like QA, right? Now, if you are able to see, I have my code which the developer has given, and in the CI/CD pipeline, in the same pipeline, I am deploying my code into development environment. I am deploying my code into staging environment. I am deploying my code into production environment. Now, the beauty here is in one single pipeline, you are doing the multiple environment deployments. So it's a use case. If you want to do one single pipeline, you can go with this architecture where you deploy in dev environment, one environment only. But if you want a multi-deployment architecture of CI/CD pipeline, you will be utilizing some kind of this architecture. I hope that you are able to understand how architecture to architecture or requirement to requirement, the architecture changes. All of you, if you have understood till now, can you say me a yes? Please type in yes if you are watching me live. If you have understood here, chalo, 1, 2, 3, and tell me if you have understood till here. Give me a yes, then I will move forward. Then I will show you some other pipelines also as per our requirement, our project requirement. Yes, all of you on the go of 1, 2, 3, say a yes, and then I will show you some other architecture also, which can help you in understanding here. Acha, in the project, if I am getting the task like this, how are you able to understand or not? Okay, all of you are understanding. Good. What about others? Quickly, if you are watching me live on LinkedIn also, I need a yes. If 30 people are watching on LinkedIn, please give a 30 yes so that I can move forward. Meanwhile, I'll drink some water. Very beautiful class. The next, which I'm going to take, right? Document will be shared to the people, those who are joining this Telegram group. So you can see here, this is the Telegram link. I'm just sharing for you guys. You can keep it as a reference. Okay. Yeah. I have pinned for you guys. You can take it as a reference. Okay. Right. Clear, everyone? People on LinkedIn, are you guys clear? Okay. Aboli Patil, right? Clear? Everyone? Why 2 people only? 30 people are there on LinkedIn. Okay, done. So I'll consider that you guys are clear. So let's get started. Okay. Now you understood that we have different kinds of requirements, correct? We have different kinds of requirements from clients or from companies. In order to suffice that, we create different kinds of architecture. Now let's see some more architecture if we deep dive into some more architecture. Now this is how the other types of architecture will be like. Okay. So I'll little bit zoom in here. Okay. Now, if you are able to see, okay, I am a developer. I am writing the code here and I am pushing my code to the GitHub. And from the GitHub, with the help of Jenkins file, the Jenkins process gets started. If you are able to see, the same tools in every projects are used. See, Jenkins, Git, Docker, Terraform, Maven, SonarQube, Docker Hub, okay, Kubernetes. If you need to understand, very simple logic is in every DevOps tech stack or in every DevOps process, one simple thing is you will be using the same set of tools like Git, GitHub, Git, Jenkins, Docker, Terraform, Maven, SonarQube. Maybe you have Docker file, Docker Hub, Kubernetes. See, we have seen 3 scenarios till now. And in all the 3 scenarios, almost all the tools remains same, right? And if you are able to see from the stage one, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, stage 6, stage 7, stage 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, same things are happening. You are doing the testing, you are doing the building, you are doing the Docker image push, create, then you are deploying that particular project or the application into the Kubernetes environment. See, whenever someone comes to you, do you know Jenkins? Do you know CICD? Do you know how to use the CICD or the CICD files? Very simple. Your answer should be yes with confidence. And you should be able to explain them very clearly, all the things that you are able to see now, right? So if I'm in your position, I'll be telling that boss, yes, I am able to understand everything. I am able to learn everything. I have the ability to complete everything, whatever you are telling. Yes. So in interview, not to fear. Okay. Now, very interesting part we will be moving in. That is your pipeline ticket. Okay. So we will be discussing about the ticket right now. But before discussing about the ticket, I would like to understand, you all are clear? You all are good till now? Yes. Okay. Why? Okay. I'll just. You all are good till here? Yes. Okay. Priya is telling yes. Gautam is telling yes. Guna, good. What about others? Okay, good. All good. Beautiful. Right. Let's move ahead in understanding tickets part. All of your eyes on the screen to understand the ticket, which is equal to your, Jenkins file. Okay. So you have a ticket, which we are comparing equal to Jenkins file. All of you write down, guys, can you tell me in every ticket, irrespective of the person, start place, destination, train name, train number, and some barcode. Do you think that in every ticket, these parameters are constant? How many of you say yes? In every ticket, start date, destination, train name, train number, barcode, time, Everything will be there in every ticket. Do you agree with me? Everyone agrees with me? Yes, right? In every ticket, in every train ticket, you have a start time, end time, destination, start. No, okay, Guru. Oh, hi, Guru. Nice to see you. Okay. Like I'm only talking about a train ticket, not any other tickets. Almost the tickets will have the same pattern. Okay. It's just like only thing is time will change on the ticket, but rest all things will remain same on the key values. Key, I'm talking about the key. Okay. Right. So in the similar way, when you are able to buy a ticket, there are two persons. Okay. Person one goes and he buys the ticket. So the source, the destination, the keys I am talking about, huh? Train name, train number, time on ticket. These parameters are constant for every ticket. The second person comes, the values will be changed. Train name will be changed, train number, source, destination, time will be changed. But the left-hand side parameters remains constant. That's what I meant. So another person comes, the left-hand side parameters remains constant. So what is our beautiful intake from this story is every Jenkins file skeleton is constant. Okay. It's just like you design your Jenkins file according to your requirement. Okay. Now all of you see here. Okay. I missed it here. Here there will be an agent. Okay. Which can be any or any other name. Now all of you see here. Whenever I'm talking about this thing, like every Jenkins file is constant. It means that the skeleton of every Jenkins file starts with pipeline. You have an agent, you have stages, steps. If you need a script, it will have. So what I'm talking here is for any Jenkins file, these parameters remains same. For example, yeah, that's what template is constant is what I'm trying to tell you. If you see, all of you guys see here, you have pipeline, agent, stages, stage, steps. Are you all seeing? Let's consider this is my pipeline script. Okay. See here, pipeline script in blue color, agent, stage, steps. Okay. So you see here, pipeline, agent, stages, plural, multiple stages. In that each stage. Now, if you are able to see whatever I have written is matching that. So this is a maybe main engine you can consider. And these are like your compartments. Okay. This is in plural and this is in singular. Does it make sense to everyone? Have you understood like what I meant basically? Nice explanation, Josna Joe. Okay. Have you understood like what I was telling? Every ticket has the same skeleton, right? And every Jenkins file has the same architecture flow. You don't need to mug up anything. If you remember this concept, right? Pipeline, agent, stages, stage. In the stage, the parameters, the values get changed. Nothing else. People on LinkedIn, are you clear with this explanation? Yes, no. Yes. Okay. Okay. Guys on LinkedIn, are you clear? Yes or no? If you are clear, then I will move to little bit deep dive. If you are able to see some parameters, okay? Pipeline, agent, and there are parameters. Now, all of you tell me, if I am having a train with me, One question, huh? One question to you all. You tell me whether that is correct or not. I have a train. Okay. What parameters I need to check before start of train? Do you have any parameters to check? You have a train, right? You have a train and you are going to start that train. Do you need any parameters to start that? Do you need any inputs to start that? Can you tell me? Yes or no? See, there are some parameters, right? This was our train. Now there are some parameters for my train to start. Do you agree that I need some parameters to start? How many of you say? LinkedIn? LinkedIn is always silent. LinkedIn is like, I will not do a comment, right? You will be like, yeah, I don't want to do any comment. I'll just listen. Yes. So what are the parameters, right? What are the parameters? So let's say like, I want to check my engine status. I want to check my oil status. I want to check my train route. Right? These all are parameters. Before I start my train, I have to check all these parameters. All of you agree, right? If you are not agreeing, tell me. I'll be able to explain you in a better way. But whenever a driver starts a train or a vehicle, right? You also check, right? When you start a car, when you start a bike, you'll also check whether the brakes are good. You just drive, right? You just drive. You just don't drive like that. You check whether the engine is showing any hazardous features or not, right? Hazardous prompts or not. And then you do the start. Yeah, track. Correct. So that is what these parameters are. These parameters are like your variables to the pipeline. Let's say user ID. I am passing my user ID. I am passing my password. I am passing my database data. And from these parameters, it will go to my compartment. If you are able to see the user ID, the password, the DB2 URL, these all are name and the type of the parameter is string parameter. The type of this parameter is password parameter. So you need to understand whenever I'm passing some parameters in the train, okay, so every time you pass the parameters, you find some values with it. So this is a string parameter. This is a password parameter. Again, a string parameter. So in the string parameter, you have a name of the parameter, you have a default value, and you have a description. This also you don't need to remember. You just need to think like if your manager tells to write any Jenkins file, for every Jenkins file, there will be parameters. So the parameters block will be like this: parameters start and end. And these parameters are called like this: dollar curl braces params dot db URL, params dot password, params dot user ID. I hope that it is making sense for you guys. Which station we onboard? Yeah. Now tell me, all of you are clear? Yes. Now one more like for the video. Let's make it 100. Okay, one more like on this video. Let's make it 100 if you are understanding whatever I'm talking. And also share the link with your friends so that you guys are able to understand and you and your friend learn together. It's not like you are just learning. You are also helping your friend. If you have college groups, if you have school groups, you can share because tomorrow's project is on my startup. I'll be sharing the complete code to you. Today, you might feel like, okay, I know these things. But tomorrow, it might be a little difficult for you to understand because the Jenkins file will be our own Jenkins file, our own startup's Jenkins file. Okay. Right. If you are good till here, I'll be now taking you. I'll be just stopping the screen share for a while. I'll be opening a drive link here. Okay, is my screen visible, guys? Yes, no? No, right? Okay, good. So let me take out the drive for you guys where the document is there, actual document of the class. Drive. Okay, all of you see here, I'll be sharing my screen. Okay, is my screen visible now? Yes. Is my screen visible now? No, guys. Yes, all of you are able to see this document. CI/CD pipeline for a microservice-based application on Kubernetes. Yes, no. This document, are you all able to see? Till now, we have discussed about one previous document. Now we will little bit understand what is a microservice-based architecture. How do you deploy an application onto Kubernetes? And I'll be taking you deep dive into our project. The project link is See, this is how the project architecture will look like. You will understand microservices which we have worked. So basically we had user service, order service, payment service, and I'll be telling you in tomorrow's hands-on video how this each microservice we have deployed and how we have used Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Prometheus, Grafana, and Elk stack for logging. So if you see, this is our each service data. So that's what I'm telling. So if you are not joining tomorrow, then today's class, even though you joined, it will not be a fruitful class for you because tomorrow, all this service class, I will take you to each of the parameter. Okay. Are you able to understand? Yes or no? Does it make sense to you all? Does it make sense to you all? Yes, no, guys, bhai log, behan log, does it make sense ki what I am talking? Yes, no. Okay, only 1, 2 people. What about LinkedIn? Guys, are you with me? Any doubts? You are struck in understanding. All clear till now? Good. Understanding? See, this document also will be shared. So no worries. Okay. But only to the people who join the Telegram group. I have already shared the data with you guys. So this is our Telegram group. I'll just share for the people on LinkedIn. You can just see, you can understand the things. Yeah, this is the link, right? Now, let's come back. Let's understand how the project structure was and how the things are working. Now, if you see this particular pipeline, now let's understand this we will do hands-on tomorrow. Today, you just try to understand how the theory bits and pieces are divided, how the stack is divided for you guys to understand. Okay. Now, add the pipeline script in Jenkins to run the pipeline. Now, I have a ticket with me. These all things are ticket, right? That's what we have discussed. Pipeline, agent, stages, stage, and each stage is a compartment. Now, can you tell me how many compartments this train has? Guys, please see here. And can you tell me how many compartments this particular stage has? Can you tell me? Very simple, right? Can you tell me how many compartments this particular train has? 3. Can I say 1, 2, and 3? But the different thing here is if you are able to see this particular compartment has 2 sub compartments. All of your eyes on the screen. Guys, I want everyone eyes on the screen. right? So how many compartments are there basically? 1, 2, and 3. But if you are able to see, sometimes what we do is in DevOps, we try to run the code in parallel compartments in order to make the process better. And sometimes the security tools should run in parallel. So for that, we have a keyword called parallel. We create a open brace, and then we start writing the code. We say like parallel, and under the parallel block, we write the compartments, and then we close the block here. So if you are understanding, the second stage has two stages in parallel, okay? Like engine 1 and engine 2. And you will not be able to see in this diagram that it is running in parallel, but you need to understand that both of the things are running in parallel. Okay. Now, can you tell me total how many stages are there for this? How many stages? 1, which is initializing. 2, run loops. Under that, there is an engine 1, there is an engine 2, and end run. So basically, you need to understand like whenever there is a stages in parallel, little bit trickiness will be there. And most of the times your interviewer will ask this type of questions. How do you run the things in parallel? Okay. So there are 5 stages here. Okay. 3 plus 2. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Everyone clear what I was talking about? Yes. Right. Now let's see some more things. So once your pipeline is done, tomorrow hands-on, you will be able to see. Once your pipeline is ready, you add your pipeline data points to the pipeline Jenkins job, and you will be able to run. And somewhat like this, you will be able to see in tomorrow's class. Okay. Now, these all slides are there, which are very, very much important. And if you see, for example, there is also a concept in Jenkins that is called your shared library. How many of you have worked with shared library of Jenkins? How many of you have worked with Jenkins shared library? How many of you have worked? Tell me, how many of you have worked with Jenkins shared library? No, you need to have Linux system. Satya is asking, can we use without Linux system? No, that's not. Okay. Guru, you are you should be using. And yeah, so no. Oh, you guys have not used shared library. What about people on LinkedIn? I was thinking you guys are pro in shared library concepts. What about people on LinkedIn? Okay, now 3, 4. Yeah. So definitely we have to use and create it. So let me tell you like a basic example I'll be giving. With that, you will be able to understand like what exactly this shared library concept is. So let me go ahead and tell you what is this shared library. Now, let's understand this. Okay. Now there is a person. Okay. He has to travel in 2 destinations. Okay. Now, sometimes whenever you want to travel in 2 destination, can I do one thing? Can I create a same PNR and give the person the travel destinations of 2 travel destinations on the same PNR? How many of you agree with me? Can I do that? Yes. I can have a same PNR. Yeah. How many of you say? Yes, no? How many of you say that, yes, boss, you are able to understand? Yes. I can have a same PNR and I can have the multiple destination like flight tickets. You have the same PNR, but you do the multiple destination hoppings. Correct? Do you agree with me, right? So in the same way, what the shared library is doing is very simple. The shared library, what it is doing is, it is telling that, boss, you have a parent Jenkins file. This is your parent, and you import this parent onto your child folders. It means this is my project 1, this is my project 2. So the simple thing is, I can have the child Jenkins file. I can have child Jenkins file, and my child Jenkins file will be using my parent Jenkins file. As simple as that. Like you have a parent and you have 2 childs who are using the parent's ability. Okay. So for example, let me show you here. If you are able to see, right, how do you use the parent's capabilities in the child Jenkins file is something like you have to use at library. If you are seeing this, this is the child Jenkins file. Sorry, this is the child Jenkins file. And in this child Jenkins file, you have at library and you call the library name. Okay. So at library is nothing but you have a parent library getting called into the child. If I wanted to write somewhere, the parent Jenkins file will have all the common code. And this code, I can call it in my child Jenkins file with the help of at library, and I can inherit all my parent capabilities. Have you understood? Everyone, have you understood this simple logic? Yes, GitHub Actions workflow call. Similarly, yes, Gautam. Have you understood? Whatever my parent capabilities are there, I will be calling that into my child with the help of at library. Have you all understood? Any questions for me? Rajkumar? Yes. Same like inheritance. Yes, very simple. Same like inheritance. Parent Jenkins file use multiple pipelines? No, parent Jenkins file will use only one file, but whatever the child Jenkins file will be there, they can have the pipelines with it. Have you all understood? Yes. Okay, this is a Groovy. Okay, this, whatever the code you are able to see here, all this is Groovy. It's not Python or Linux basically. Okay, Surya? In which case can we use Jenkins shared library? Whenever we are having different types of code. Okay, parent-child relationship, parent-child relationship, parent-child relationship. Surya, I'm telling it's a Groovy script. Okay, and you have to run everything in the Linux system. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, let's do a small game here. Library is the way to avoid duplication and sync. Yeah, that's true. Library is a way to run everything in a smooth manner. Okay, now tell me one simple thing. Please explain, if we fine with Jenkins, then why we use Jenkins shared library? No, we are not fine with Jenkins. Okay, so what is the use of main parent file is, you write all code here, all reusable code here, and then utilize in the child libraries, in the child Jenkins file. Now you understood all the reusable code you write here, you make as much as big as possible, but in the child files, you write very limited code and call all the parent functionalities. Now you understood? It is used by slave. No, it's not like used by slave instances or something. Very simple, you understand. I have a parent file. I will write everything in the parent file and I will give this parent abilities to 1 lakh Jenkins file. It means My child doesn't need to have same code. Very simple. Okay. Have you understood whatever we have discussed? If you have not understood, no worries, because tomorrow we are going to do the complete hands-on with respect to this document. Okay. Where is that? Where is that? Yeah, this one. Okay. So I'll be giving you an overview of the entire structure. Okay. And very beautiful concept tomorrow we are going to see. Now, before I go ahead, I would like to record a small clip from today's class. Now, stay tuned. Now we will discuss some more things. Now, can you all tell me how was the today's? Okay, I will ask you how was the today's class. You do some smileys post on this page. Okay, I'll be just recording. Okay, shall we do it? I will ask on the count of 1, 2, 3. How was today's class? And you tell me whatever you felt in the smileys way. Can we do that? Okay. Okay. People on LinkedIn, are you guys ready? Where are you guys? Yeah. Can we start? I think this stream. Okay. On the count of 1, 2, and 3. How was the class today? Okay, good. Did you loved, like, did you understood some things? People on LinkedIn can also give smileys. And I always do like different kinds of posts, smileys, whatever you liked. I hope that you understood most of the things. Okay. Yes. Fire Pushpa 2 is also coming. So yeah, lovely, lovely guys. So this I always do. Like I always make here you understand some things. You understand how the things are working in the projects. And tomorrow we will be going to see the startup projects also, where you will understand the deep dive of whatever we have learned today. Okay. Good, but I didn't get Microsoft Meetup. Sorry for that. It is completed, but Google we are planning soon. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So Meetup, definitely we will have a Google Meetup also, where I'll be doing so many things for you guys. Okay. Right. Praveen Anna ante wildfire. Okay. Nice. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Okay. Now let's discuss some things here. Okay. So 114 people are watching me. Can't wait for tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's project is this one, which I have told you. So you will see everything with respect to monitoring, everything with respect to microservices. We will see tomorrow's project. And people on LinkedIn, let me see like what are you guys doing here? Okay. So you guys liked today's class. So tomorrow's class also will be on YouTube. If you see tomorrow's class is already posted here. I'll just show you where you will get the tomorrow's class. You will see everything. Tomorrow's class is this one. I'm going to give you the link to microservices. We will see tomorrow's project. And people on LinkedIn, let me see like. Okay. So tomorrow's class is this one. You can click on the subscribe option or a bell notification where you will be able to see. So tomorrow's class is this one where you will see the startup project of my company, where we will visualize all the things, where we will understand all the things in depth. We will try to learn different aspects of the project. Okay. And today's project, if you have liked, I would request you to hit a like and make sure that you are understanding things. And yes, all the documents will be rolled out to you in Telegram group. The Telegram link is here. Okay. Okay, good. Now let's talk about some more things. Now, I know that many of you are commenting, many of you are asking one particular question to me. Praveen, you have completed 9 batches till now. See, guys, now also I'm getting DevOps course inquiry. So many people are inquiring about the DevOps course of batch 10. How many of you are eagerly waiting for batch 10? I just wanted to understand from you guys here. Yes, Praveen, I'm waiting for batch 10. And I want to know like, what are you giving in batch 10 as a premium part? How many of you are waiting? Just let me know. in the form of yes, and I'll be telling you everything about batch 10. Yes. Yes, I know you guys are waiting. I've got many DMs on Instagram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, right? And if you're not believing, like just now, also in front of you, one person was asking, Praveen, okay, Aishwarya is also asking. So many people are messaging me. So as of now, I'll keep them in hide. But let me tell you guys, this is our batch 10, which is going to start in next 2 weeks. So let me copy this. Let me open it here. So in this batch 10, this is basically a premium batch for you guys because I have completed 2 years of teaching. Okay, just to tell you, I have completed 2 years of teaching, and last company I worked was Walmart. And to be very honest, I have cracked in the last 2 months also some companies, which the interview questions again I will be giving you. Like JP Morgan Chase is one of the company which I have cracked in last month itself. Okay, so that interview questions also you are going to get in this premium batch. Let me tell you, very interesting projects have been kept. You can understand everything very easily, starting from DevOps to CICD to Docker. This time I am focusing more on Kubernetes. So everything related to your Kubernetes to clear the interview is placed in here. Along with that, Python, lead code or hacker rank we will do in this. So what I have understood from all my recent job search huntings is that very interestingly, the Python, right? Python and the, you can say like Kubernetes are the two important topics that everyone are looking for, right? Now, for you guys, let me tell you, if anyone is opting for batch 10, the interesting part for you guys is you are going to get at very low cost at 4250, right? Along with that, how you can tell Praveen that you have covered previous batches, right? How many jobs people have got? If you click on the placement stories, all the people, those who have got placed in different companies, you can talk to them. You can talk with any of the people. All the names are here. And not only this, in the recent times, if you see here in our feed section, you will be able to see some people who have got jobs 15th November, just 1 week before. I'm thrilled to share that I have been promoted internally to AWS engineering team. I want to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to Praveen sir to design and deliver such a comprehensive training module, right? Why this is comprehensive training module? To be very honest, I can show you my JP Morgan's what you call like BGV emails and everything, but let us keep little bit secret as of now. Let me complete the BGV process and all those things and then reveal to you guys. Now, one interesting thing, suppose you are enrolling today, right? Some of you might have doubts. So if you click on book your seat now, this time we have added two add-ons to this batch. If you need any one-to-one call, let's say like in the middle of the batch, you want a one-to-one meeting, right? So you can opt for this one-to-one meetup if you need, or if you want the recorded sessions of the previous batch, like you want the recorded of the last 2 months and you want to join the live batch also. So you can click on this option. If you want both, you can click. So as of now, if you don't want anything, you just need a live class. You want to attend the live class, you can just click on this. And with the coupon of Hey DevOps, which is applicable for you guys, if you click here, Hey DevOps, and you say apply, it will automatically come to 4250. And one interesting part for you guys, those who are joining batch 10 today, I mean, today, okay, Rahul Singh is from batch 8 and he is watching again today. So those who are watching, those who are joining batch 10 today, on the coming Thursday, it means for your information, on the coming Thursday, it's 28. Okay. I'll be setting a one-to-one meeting with you guys. Okay. In a group of people, basically, and we will be discussing some roadmaps and agendas for you. Okay. But only for the people, those who are registering today. So I can share you the link of batch 10 to the LinkedIn people also. If you are willing to enroll, you can definitely enroll today. It means whenever we are live, and 10 people only I'll be talking with you guys, not more than in that batch. So anyone who is interested, yes, recordings are available. So if you are seeing Our students have got placed in various companies. If I just show you, I can take you a little bit down, okay, with 40% hike. And this is how I help in Naukri portal creation also. Okay, you can see here, 50% hike as a cloud engineer, Sanjay B. Morgan Stanley, one person got. And don't think like, okay, and one thing, we always share interview questions. Okay, so let me take you in our feed section. Whoever gives the recent interviews, okay, people share their interview questions here. Any issues, any interview questions, people share it here. People try to learn, people try to understand things, people try to grow. And this is our like batch 9 resumes drive link. So see, all the people have uploaded their resumes and I have reviewed each of their resumes. Okay, so that's how you are going to get. But 10 people, course fee for this batch 4250. Course fees is 4250. If you are interested, let me again tell you, this offer is early bird offer. I have not released YouTube video also. 10 people for batch 10. If you are enrolling today, I'll be talking with you guys on the coming week. It means Thursday, we will have a group call where you all are with me. Okay. So once you have enrolled, let me know. I'll be going ahead with your name call. So basically, I'll call your name. Any doubts, any queries with respect to course, let me know. I can help you. Okay, any doubts before I jump on to batch 9 is completed. Okay, batch 9 is completed, guys. Don't take batch 9. If you are looking for batch 10, take batch 10, because if you are booking your seat, okay, what happened? If you are booking your seat, let me see. Okay, if you are booking your seat with batch 10, you can take the batch 8 videos also. Why batch 8? Because batch 9 recently I have completed. Batch 8 has little bit structured content. Batch 9 we have not structured as of now. Batch 8 we have structured for entire recorded videos. Okay, so you can check this one. Clear, everyone? Right? So those who have enrolled, how it will be scheduled on weekdays. Yes, let me tell you about the batch 10 before I go ahead. So what are you going to get? That's very important, right? So what are you going to get? You are going to get Linux from fundamentals to Git to Jenkins, internal projects, Jenkins integration, Docker, volumes networking architecture, Docker images containers, Kubernetes networking architecture, troubleshooting architecture, Istio Kiali Jaeger integration, 3-tier application deployment, Helm charts, security, DDoS, XXC, CSS, building Kubernetes projects, AWS web services, master Terraform, Ansible playbooks, Python, Boto 3, monitor your application, Grafana, Prometheus, Splunk, supercharge your development with Visual Studio, and list goes on, guys. So you see, like 50 plus topics we are covering, right? And to be very honest, you can check my previous LinkedIn profile also, and you are going to get 14 projects, live doubts clearing session, live project classes, all the things are live. Batch 10 is completely on live. And yes, obviously you are going to get my resumes also in this batch. Okay. So all the things are included. So you can see job guidance, my Infosys, Walmart's, Verizon resume, 400 plus DevOps interview questions. I'll take mock interviews, right? Many things are there for you guys. LinkedIn profile optimization, job portals, roles and responsibilities. Different things are catered in one shot for you guys, and tools you will learn. If you want to check placement stories, you can definitely check here, kdevops.in, go to the placement stories, and you will be able to see different kinds of students have given different kinds of reviews. If you feel something is not correct here, you can see some of the pictures also below. Some pictures I wanted to show you. Yeah. So these are some pictures where my students have got placed in Walmart, right? And it's an opportunity that I have taken some of the pictures with them. So yes, so whatever I wanted to tell, you can see here, everything is in front of you. And yes, batch 10 for 10 people, the first 10 people. Okay. Yeah. Self-paced course, it's basically a recorded one. Batch 10 is for 2 months. It's weekends, guys. It's weekend classes, so you don't need to worry. Okay. It's all about weekend classes. Okay. Okay. LinkedIn, any questions you have? Okay. How many of you have enrolled? Can you tell me? Bro, Raju. Yes. How many of you have enrolled? Can you tell me? Like, you have any doubts? You have any queries? Anyone who has enrolled? Is this course content sufficient for? No, we are not talking about certification. We are talking about getting a job. Okay. That's very important on how to get a job. Okay. 2 months course. It's completely 2 months. Okay. I'm from Sri Lanka. What about the price? The Sri Lankan price will change according to the, what you call, like, according to your location itself. Okay. Okay. Praveen has just enrolled. Great. Thanks a lot, Praveen. Okay. Now, so 9 people, those who are here with me, anyone who wants to enroll, let's see. And meanwhile, I will talk with you guys also. Okay. You can enroll, and soon after you enroll, okay, okay, some Telugu. Okay, so your doubts, I'm going to take it up, no issues. But before that, any doubts on batch 10? Any queries on batch 10? Any doubts on batch 10? Yes. Okay, great. Praveen has enrolled. That's great. Okay, any more queries? Any more questions? Now, this is my LinkedIn profile. If anyone wants to connect with me, this is as simple as that. Okay. So this is my LinkedIn profile. You can check. Okay. Some DMs are coming. I'll just close this DMs. So this is my LinkedIn profile. You can check my all the posts, all different things, where I have worked, what I have done in the previous years, and you can take the action accordingly. Only for 10 people who are enrolling today, we will be meeting on Thursday, where I'll be talking with you guys. Okay. And we will be setting up some kind of agenda, and we'll be understanding how next tasks you have to do. Okay. Makes sense? Okay. Praveen, thanks a lot. Everyone makes sense? Yes. Any questions? Okay. Now let's take some Q&A. I'll take some questions for you guys. Any doubts, any questions you have, let me know. Awesome. Classes, 2 months, weekend classes. Yes. Weekends and weekdays, both the things. Okay. Clear? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Rishabh, thanks a lot. That's great. Understood and loved it. Okay. I am from batch 8. I couldn't attend the live classes due to some reasons, but they told we can access DevOps app for the recording videos, 2 years. Okay, Ganesh, if you are not able to access, you can always drop the email here. I hope you know this, right? This is our email ID. You can always drop. Okay. What is declarative and non-declarative pipeline syntaxes? So there is okay. There is nothing like non-declarative. Akhil, it's starting from next week. Okay, coming week, it's starting. There is nothing like Gautam. There is nothing like non-declarative. There is two types of pipelines, scripted and okay. Declarative pipeline and scripted pipeline. Let me tell you about that. Okay. So for your information, there are two types of pipeline. Okay. One is scripted pipeline and one is declarative pipeline. Okay. So what happens basically is in all the organizations, people use scripted pipeline, and each of the GitHub repo will have a Jenkins file. In declarative pipeline, the name itself tells it is declare. Okay. It means that someone has already declared that you have to use the syntax which we have discussed, right? I told you, right? Pipeline, agent, any stages, stage, correct? So the same way people will be using. Yes, yes, I am a Telugu guy. Surya Ashish Paidapati, I am a Telugu guy. Okay, so you understood, right? Declare. Declare means someone has already declared that we have to use our pipelines in this way. Yes, George, this one on YouTube is completely free. You don't need to worry. If you are willing to join YouTube classes, you can definitely join. Okay. Kiran, sure, definitely. So Kiran, what I can do is I can ask my team to change that to batch 9. Okay. So no worries. You can access batch 9 also. Okay. If you are enrolling. Okay. If you are enrolling now, let me know. Okay, no problem. Exams complete karo pehle. ठीक है? Right. If I'm applying the job with your project in resume, some company, some project, same company, another multi-person applied means what about the company point of view? So let me tell you, let's say like there are 3 people. Okay. There are 3 people. One is project 1, one is project 2, one is project 3. These 3 people are having the same resumes. Okay. Now what will happen is company is least bothered about the resume template or names of people. Company is only bothered about one factor, that is your projects. So what I am going to tell you is every time you don't just copy the projects, like you see something you write. No, you have to write projects in resume according to your ideas. Very important. Okay. So you have to write the projects in resume according to your ideas. Very, very important. Clear? So yes, batch 10. Okay, I see that people are enrolling. So we are left with 5 slots, 5 people. If you are here, we will meet on Thursday. Okay, I'll be able to talk to you guys. I'll be able to make you understand how this entire journey is. And yes, definitely, you are going to see my offer letters also, which I'll be rolling out on YouTube. In the recent times, whatever I have cracked, I'll be sharing you guys. Okay. Right. Any more questions with respect to batch 10? LinkedIn people, all are silent always. So let's have a look at LinkedIn also, what they are doing. Good session. Okay. Omar Bhai, dhanyawad for joining. Thanks a lot, Renato. So these guys are from my previous batches. Omar, I think from batch 8. Renato from batch 2 or 3. Thanks a lot, Renato. That really means a lot. Okay, I'll just have a like here. Means 16 days you will clear. Are how 16 days you are talking, guys? Okay. Right? It's not 16 days, by the way. Okay. Content time you see. Okay. 60 hours, 60 plus hours. Okay. Right. What else? Thursday, what time? I will update you once you have enrolled. How to answer this question? How many microservices do you have in your project? So tomorrow you will see this project, this one. Tomorrow we will see how many microservices usually a project has. What are the different timelines? What are the ideas? What are the topics that you guys are seeing? Okay. So let me go back to this batch 10 year once. Okay. Now those who are enrolling, please check this links here. If you are clicking for one-to-one session further in the future, right? Earlier for the batch 9, there was no one-to-one session, nothing. But for this batch, we are giving here. And for the batch 8, we are giving the recorded videos. Okay. So that in the meantime, you check all the recorded videos and you are on the pace by the time we start the live classes also. So if you are having this, you need this, you can take on this. If you are needing this, you can take on this and you can enroll yourself. And coming on to the topics that we are going to cover, every detailed topic we have shared in here. You can just have a look, right? And you can understand the things. And tools, whatever I have worked in my companies like Walmart, maybe Verizon, different kinds of tech companies I have worked. So I have added all the things here. Very simple. Okay, now any more questions? When will you get today's session docs in Telegram? By evening? Yes, all the docs I will send. Today only one document, right? This document I will not send. The one document I will send it to you guys in Telegram. Okay, you can access this document. That should be fine for you. Okay. Okay. Any more questions? Today's session docs you will get by 9 p.m. Okay, 9 or 10 p.m. I will share. Okay, 4 people. Okay, tell me like how many people are watching? 60, 90 people are watching. Okay. Now, can you tell me how many of you are going to enroll? Like I am in live. You can ask me anyone who is going to enroll now in this live class. Okay, Kiran has enrolled. That's great. Kiran, thanks a lot for enrolling. Okay, batch 10 start date December 14th. Okay, it's starting in next 2 weeks. You can consider. Okay. Right. This is the batch 10 link. All the details are here in the link itself. You can check. Okay, 4 more people. Anyone who is enrolling, because to the 10 people, it's a batch 10. 10 people, if you are with me, I'll be able to make you understand different things. And we will be doing different kinds of meetups also, as we have run different kinds of meetups in the last few days. Okay, 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 okay. Let me show you some. Okay, now Sandeep Singh is telling. I think Sandeep Singh is working in Walmart. That's good. Yeah. So yeah. So obviously, so see, he's telling Walmart is using in-house CI tools. It's a wrapper written over Jenkins. So yeah, that's very true. Jenkins is used, and on top of that, they are using something called one wrapper, which I should not tell, right? Because it's a Walmart policy. I should not tell what Walmart is using on top of Jenkins. So I'll keep it to myself. Yeah. Any more questions? Any more queries? Okay, last three people for today. And then we will talk with you guys straight. Last three people for today's class. Who are those three people? If you are enrolling, let me know. Okay, if anyone talks, I'm not sure how to share the chat link here. I mean, talk link, because this is completely new platform for me. How can I give someone to talk? I liked StreamYard only. Guru, are you there? Maybe Guru knows this restream options. Guru, can you please help me if you are there in the meeting? Like, how can I share this invite link to someone? Like, if I want to call them onto this stream and talk. Both are better. So basically in batch 10, you are going to get Azure and AWS. So if you are seeing this one, live classes, doubt solving sessions, project-based learnings, access to recordings, and AWS and Azure, both are included. So you are going to get every bit and piece of the projects. Which is better? Both are better. Try to copy the link from browser. Why it is not working? Okay, it's working, right? Yeah, done. At Praveen is the batch 10. No, why it will be on YouTube? Batch 10 is a paid premium. Okay. So anyone who is paying for the batch, they are part of that. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Any more questions? Guru, if anyone knows how to use StreamYard link, Raju, it's on English. Okay. So you don't need to worry. It's not on Telugu. It's on English. Okay. Yeah, recording is available. Definitely. On the same day, recording will be available. Okay. Right. What I'm trying to see here is that, let me close it. Let me close it. Yeah. So thanks a lot, Temito. I have seen your name somewhere. Okay. Some people are coming here. They are always anti people here. Okay, so tomorrow what we are going to see is CI/CD pipeline for a microservice-based architecture, where you will be able to see how a project has some kind of data points. And also you will be able to see different kinds of service, user service, order service, or payment service, some kind of other things also. Okay, so any questions you have, this light is falling on my screen. Any more questions, any more queries? Documents will be shared in a little bit of time. Okay, by 10 p.m. Okay, it will be shared. For restream, click the invite guest button, copy the link that's generated, send the link to your guests. For restream, click the invite guest button. Where? Invite guest button. Now, because I came to know his name, I changed his ID and came back. That's very good. Okay, done. Okay, Praveen, can you please help me like how to call someone on this stream? Okay, I didn't like the StreamYard, to be very honest. It doesn't feel that good. Sorry, I didn't like this restream. Um, okay, I'm just trying to see where is that option, man. Okay. Praveen, can you please help me like how to call here in the restream? How to call someone in the restream? Invite guests live. Where is the invite guest option here? Channels, chat, settings, invite guests, embed, restream, need help. Okay, I think because I have restreamed this with Zoom, it is not giving me this option. This is basically a restream from the Zoom. So I think that is why it is not allowing me, right? Okay, Praveen is telling restream. Okay, fine, fine, no issues. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I have to change this restream to something else. Okay, how many of you are waiting for documents? Yes, fine. Okay, let me talk about, okay, how many of you are actively applying for jobs? How many of you are actively applying for jobs? Like you are applying for jobs? Yes, yes, no, yes, right. So for you guys, let me tell you, right? Okay, so how do we get intimated about batch 10? Kiran, this link, if you are able to see, that will be enough. Okay. So now all of you see here, to be very honest, let me show you some jobs which recently people are posting on LinkedIn. So let me show you. always when you are trying to do a job search on LinkedIn, just make sure that you are first coming to the job section. Okay, very important. You search with DevOps skills. Okay, and put it here, India location or wherever location you want, and then do a search. Once you are doing, okay, let me take. Okay, once you are doing the search, always make sure you click on the date posted past 24 hours and click on the show results. What it will do is it will help you in taking out the recent job postings where very less participants are there. So you see 13 applicants. If I click here, 6 people. If I click here, 3 people only, Oracle. Okay. Or if I click here, 0 people, 19 hours ago. Cisco senior software engineer, 10 to 15 years, 5 people only. HashiCorp engineer to cloud. Okay, this is people have applied. So this is basically a reposted job. AT&T, 14 people only. Okay, so these are the job postings which you can definitely apply. Yes, those who are actively looking for jobs, please try to make sure that you are able to see. Okay, clear? Clear, everyone? Yes, no? How do you apply for jobs basically? Live classes, guys, all are live classes for batch 10, right? So those who are applying or those who are looking for live sessions, these all are live sessions only, no recorded videos, okay? No recorded videos. And to be honest, these all jobs are like, okay, senior site reliability engineer reposted 4 hours ago, only 86 people applied, me show. Senior lead software engineer, 26 minutes ago. If you are in a senior position, you can apply to these positions. Birla Soft, okay, you can apply definitely to these positions. Platform engineer. Okay, visa. Senior software engineer and the job description, something like this. For 2 years experience, you can check all these things. Staff engineer, system engineer. Google, 15 hours ago, 6 years of experience. Technical lead. Okay, this is basically for a senior role. Okay. Accenture cloud platform engineer. DevOps engineer, Accenture, 5 years of experience. So these all postings have been done in the last 24 hours. Okay, so just be mindful if you are using these kind of postings, it will be very helpful for you. Okay, for freshers, see, I'll be telling it's a little bit difficult. Okay, but keep on trying. Okay, ready? It's not like here there are no jobs. Okay, 60 hours will be covered every weekend, live classes. So let me tell you one last time what you are going to get in batch 10. So guys, all of your eyes on the screen. This is the batch 10, which I'm going to start in the coming month. Okay. So as part of the early bird offer, you are going to get flat 70% off. And these all things you are able to see, these all topics will be in your resume. Okay. Apart from this, as part of job guidance, you are going to get these all things. If you want to see what projects we are covering, you can just click on the project section. If you can just do Control F on the batch 10 page, you'll be able to see Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Argo CD, Python, Helm chart, Elk stack, AWS architecture, Terraform, shell scripting, infrastructure, Azure database, Spring Boot applications, and majority of the things. Okay. So this is how the batch 10 goes. And if you have any doubts, any queries, always feel free to reach out. Okay. Right. So okay, great. So time is now 8:03, and I'm literally not sure how to ask here for making you all call here. But yeah, let's do for tomorrow. Let's do the talk for tomorrow. As of now, I think good. So one last time, any queries you have? Any queries, any questions, any doubts before we wind up? No questions, no queries? Nicely explained. You all like the class? Yes. That's great. Good. All of you till now? Yes, yes, no. Uh, guys, talk. Yes. Okay, good. Right. At least one person is telling yes, then I'll be understanding कि यार हाँ चलो. At least you are able to understand कि क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है. No Telugu batch, guys. Okay. No Telugu batch as of now. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, 11 years of experience. Pradeep is asking, can I switch the role? Yes, definitely. Because in our batch, many people have joined. Okay. And batch 8 people, if you have not received your certificate, you can mail to adevopshelp@gmail.com. Tanjil, I was thinking about you and you are here. That's great. Okay. What will be the best time to start searching for job? There is no best time. I think you can start applying for jobs as soon as you are ready. That's it. Okay. Okay, guys, that's all for today's class. If anyone wants to enroll for batch 10, you can enroll. Two more people are there. You can enroll and we will talk in session. And tomorrow join for the project class, which will help you in understanding the deep core concepts. Okay. So that's all for today's class. I would see you in the coming week, coming day tomorrow. Thanks a lot for joining and see you all in the batch 10 and tomorrow's class. Make sure to like the channel video and make sure to share this channel link with your friends. Okay. Right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. We'll meet you in the next class. Yeah. Bye. Thanks. Thanks all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Nice talking to you all. I really loved interacting with you all. Tomorrow's project we will do, you will be able to understand much more complex things. ठीक है? Done? Like करके जाना वीडियो को. If you have come for the first time, like the video. And if you want to enroll batch 10, still you can enroll and be the part of it. Thanks, Praveen Reddy. Yes, thank you so much, guys, for joining here. Love the way interaction, but StreamYard was not there. I think next week I will move to StreamYard. I didn't like this restream. To be very honest, not so worthy. It feels like, yaar, kahan aa gaya main? The blue screen, it doesn't feel that great. Maybe we have to check. Yes. Yes, Praveen, you can join the DevOps course, 7th semester. You can understand things. I joined batch 10. Ravish Kumar, thanks a lot. That's great. Okay. So in 7th semester, you can join. 8th semester, your companies will come, right? Like 7th semester, only companies will come. Maybe you can a little bit upskill and start applying for jobs also. That will be very much helpful. Okay. Great. Okay. Okay. See you all. I'll stop the stream here. We will meet.